program on OSB television, Iliawiye Okebale Oshogbo Christine, Golden Footprint. Wow, this is for you and I to imbibe the culture of heroism. Golden Footprint, every Saturday, 11 to 11:30 in the morning, is garnished with extensive linguistic exquisiteness via semantic, pragmatic, phonetics, and other variety. You shall acquaint heroes and heroines, while extra package for school ages is quiz online. People of nobility can showcase powers on the biggest academic show, while schools and academic enthusiasts can power the quiz angle to augment the progressive dance stride flowing in the state of Osun. Contact numbers are 08034114959 or 08033760292. Aha! Golden Footprint, 11 to 11:30 on Saturday mornings with Adebisi Abdul-Jalil. A challenge greater than in tantalizing fantasy.
You are welcome onto your daily educative program on this show, and as we usually start from the syntax angle, we want to compare two pairs of words. The first one is ill and sick, and the second one is house and home. Now, when you look at the four of them, that is, you have them into two categories. You have the ill and sick, and the two of them, some people we sometimes use them synonymously, and it is what they are not synonymous, they are not the same. And when let us take it from the first one, that is ill versus sick. And when you are talking about ill, that is to have a physical challenge, that is in terms of health. No, and that one has to do with correction, either from the hospital or by use of drug or some other ailment. But when you are talking about sick, you are talking about to be inclined to vomit or to be indisposed. Yes, that is as a result of reaction to a particular stimulus. You understand that? That is a biological term. That is how you respond to a particular thing. That one is a little bit psychological than medical. In that way, but the two of them, they are in the same realm, but they are not the same in terms of meaning. Therefore, when you say ill and sick, the two of them, they are adjective, and when you want to convert them you want to convert them to noun, you have sick and sickness, you have ill and illness. Therefore, when you talk about sick, then I hope you know the noun. Then let us look at the example to clarify that when somebody say that he is sick, the person may not need drug. Yes, the person may not need drug. You understand that? How it can come? Vomit can come, the indisposition can come as a result of boredom, then the person doesn't need drug, you just have to relax. You understand that is it. But when you are sick, you have to see your doctor, or you have to take drugs prescribed by a doctor or physician. Now, let us look at example to use this example as a case study to differentiate the two of them. Now, if somebody says she has been sick for 3 months, she has been sick for 3 months, that one has to do with health. Therefore, sick cannot be used in that one. It is better we say she has been healed for 3 months. You understand that now? Because if somebody is sick, that has to do with psychological effect. Then if somebody who is sick for about 3 months is not likely to be normal. Therefore, one can only be ill for a particular period of time and be taking drug to heal it. Yes, I hope you understand the reason now. Now, let's look at another example. The odor made him ill. The odor made him ill is ungrammatical, because what we want to express here is that the odor made the person to be indisposed or to even to vomit. Therefore, we cannot use ill. It can lead, yes, odor can lead to illness. You understand that? But it cannot make him to work. Therefore, it is better to say the odor made him sick. The odor made him sick. Now, having understood that, I'm very sorry because we don't have much of time on this segment. That is why, if we are begging you that have interest in education, you come and be part of Golden Footprint, so that we can be able to expand. Yes, there are so many explanations behind the comparison of two adjectives. Yes, But because we don't have much, and that is why we sometimes just give you appetite, then it is now up to you that the appetizer you have on this show, then you go and you go and do more research on it, read more textbooks, you can see more differences between the two of them that we may not be able to have the opportunity of mentioning. Let us know now. Go to the second one, which is house and home. House and home. House is any building for dwelling in which what? Yes. Yes, that is one refers to as where somebody sleeps or where somebody stays. House, yes, house can be your office. Yes, your house can be office. But when you're talking about home, yes, when you're talking about home is different. Home may refer to a country. Yes, it may refer to a town. If you are in US, then you are in Nigeria, then people will tell you, and you yourself, you can tell people that I'm going back home. I'm going back home. That is, you are going back to your country. Let us look at example to differentiate the two of them. Look at this one. Beautiful homes abound in Osogbo. Look at this. The most, that is the state capital of the state and the most peaceful metropolitan in the country. Beautiful homes abound in Osogbo. Now, beautiful homes, as we have said, that home can be related to what? To a country or to a town. Therefore, home cannot be used in this context. Therefore, it is better to say beautiful houses abound in Osogbo. Beautiful houses abound in Osogbo. Yes, I hope you understand that. Therefore, when you are talking about house, you are talking about structure. Structure, as we have said, that a house, a house can be office, can be hospital, can be any structure that people can reside in is a house. But home refers to is comprised of a locality or a country or a nation. Now, let us move further. Look at this one. Thousands of Nigerians have returned home. Yes, from South Africa. It's also correct. They have returned home. They don't return to their house. You can return home and and lodge in an hotel. Hotel is a house, not a home. Am I communicating? Therefore, if somebody says my country home, the person is referring to his town. Yes. Now, I hope that is the little we have for today. Please read more on the two, because we have just only 10 minutes for the segment, and we have exhausted the time. Now, assignment. Don't forget that you cannot watch this program without having assignment. Therefore, assignment, you can send your answer through the SMS. Please don't forget that you include your full name and the place from where we are sending the message, and you tell us the condition whether we should relay it. That is next week when the Muslims will be celebrating Eid al-Kabir. Then you can tell us if you want us to review it or you want it to be behind the camera. Then we are going to serve you the best. But what we need from you is your sponsor any amount of money. Just call the number that you are going to hear after the program, or you come to the marketing that you want to be part of Golden Footprint. Then they are going to serve you better. Yes, assignment, you choose either ill or sick to fill the following sentences. Number one, she was suddenly taken dash. She was suddenly taken dash. Number two, the meat, M-E-A-T, the meat was bad and they made everyone dash. Yes, question 30, that is about home and house. That is how you choose either home or house. I live in a dash. I live in a dash. And the last one, that is number 4. My dash is in Cyprus. My dash is in Cyprus. That was the little we have for you. We are going to entertain you and courtesy my pastor. Let us go and do justice. Let us entertain our young ones and those who like the young ones. Let us have this. and my people over there, Sister Charity and the promoters and other people who are giving us beautiful show. And we are still on Golden Footprint with Adebisi Abidjan as we usually have it. The next one is I want to learn from you. Then, yes, Sister Charity was telling me that whenever we talk about foreign people, we should be talking about our own nationality, that is people from our means who have become a hero. Everybody is a hero. Everybody is a hero. We just pick them one by one. The heroes that are available for us to use on this show are very, very many. Then let us take it from the state of Osun. Who is that person we want to have? That is from this particular corporation, the former chairman of the board of OSBC. Committee. That is what we want to look at. Not only that he made some things here, that is right from when he was in Ibadan, and from that very place back to Osun State, when Osun State was created, and he became a veteran, and from veteran he became a hero. Therefore, if you are a veteran, you still work to become a hero. That is when the whole world we celebrate you. Dr. Yemi Farumbi is the person we are talking about. What are the things? Then what gladden us is how he is always been embraced in the country, particularly in the state of Osun. He was also as an ambassador to Philippines. He was also embraced not only by the nationality of Nigeria, but also the foreigners. Therefore, let us appreciate. Let us look at how the fame that was given to him abroad.
Boko Haram or an Islamic state of West African forces, all of this. There is no doubt.
A Father Christmas or a Santa Claus on second day of Mass, then you know that the event must be very special. Of course, the event is special, the company is special, the president is special, the wife is special, the trustees are special.
Security of life and security of property, in terms of the level of peace that was sustained. There is no doubt that today is not as good as yesterday.
Equal Alliance, I say good morning. Are you surprised that I have a chief? Because I love him, Global. The embassy of Nigeria loves him, Global. Nigerians love him, Global. And I must thank Dr. Oye. When I came into Philippines in 2020, and I had a series of meetings with him. Bobo is persistent. Perhaps if Global would not have gone to Nigeria. But he shared my belief. He shared my hope. And today, what are you doing? You are sharing. If Global shares happiness, and I am happy to announce that as you have seen in that video clip, in Global Nigeria is sharing and spreading happiness to many, many people. One of the problems of developing countries is poverty. People who have no job. People who have no food. People who can have no houses to live in. Why? Because they have no job. Then a global came and started assisting the government of Nigeria under President Jonathan. Part of our transformation agenda is to reduce poverty. Part of our transformation agenda is to make people more happy. Part of our transformation agenda is to create more gainful employment. And here is Central over Nigeria. Going in. Within 1 year, global had dramatically helped in raising the volume of trade between Nigeria and Philippines. Oh, once more, you are not clapping. You are not clapping. In 2010, the entire trade between Nigeria and Philippines was $1 million. Why in the last 1 year, global had increased by more than 100%.
Wow!
For that reason, we the Nigerian person will love global. We like what you are doing, and we will continue to support what you are doing. In 1 year, Global from Lagos, that used to be our capital, but it's our commercial center. They recently opened an office in Abuja, a very big office. And it was a major event. And I know they are proud to go and commission an office in Onitsha. Onitsha is the big commercial center in the southeastern part of Nigeria. I am aware that they are going to Port Harcourt. I'm aware that they are going to Benin. I'm aware that they are going to Lokoja. I'm aware that they are going to Ibadan. I'm aware that they are going to Kaduna. I'm aware that they are going to Ilori. I'm aware that they are going to South. I say, congratulations.
Really enjoyed the delivery, and particularly look at the action of the man and how he was able to portray Nigeria as a country, as a nation with vibrant and brilliant people with action. Look at it, how it was applauded. Please let us applaud whoever that is making a very giant stride in our society, and the man continues, and we pray that God continue sustaining his life so that we can benefit the more from him. Now we are on the last segment of phonology quiz where we interact. I'm very sorry that we may not be able to interact because the facility is not around for now. Yes, we want to look at a cluster. Some times ago we have talked about cluster, and we said that when you are talking about cluster, you are talking about consonant. That is, you are referring to what? Placement or placement of two or more than two consonant sounds together, having different sound, and each of them has sound. That is, when you have two sounds together, and the two of them are able to be pronounced. One is not subdued for the second one. And I always say that when you are talking about orthography and phonology, the two of them are not the same. That is, when you're talking about spelling, the way you spell the letters are different from sound. That is why we have some schools who have graduated into phonics school. That is where when they want to pronounce it, they will say b. You understand? Then that is, but some are still making it different. That is, they are still learning B-O-Y, boy, instead of say B-O-E, boy. You understand that one? But as time goes on, they too will come to phonics class where they are going to tell them that that B that you call B, it is B, and the I. When you talk about I is not it's not a sound. It's comprised of R and E. But we are not to that one today. When you want to pronounce something like X, like this, X, it is what? It is XX. It's comprised of 3 letters: S and K sound and sound. X, 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 X. Yes. Okay. In that wise, we want to look at it. Then when you say, look at this one, words like blinks as example. Blinks, that is B-L-I-N-K. B-L-I-N-K. Oh, so that has been seen that we should go and go. B-L-I-K-S. B-L-I-N-K-S. B-L-I-N-K-S. You pronounce it as blinks. Look at it. Blinks. The K sound, occurs, likewise the C sound occurs. Blinks. And let us look at example of this. Then option A, E-X-A-M-P-L-E. Option B, okay, and please let me quickly switch only one. I'm very sorry, my pastor, let me quickly switch only this one. Option A, E-X-A-M-P-L-E. Option B, D-E-S-K. Option C, D-R-I-N-K-S. Then option D. Sorry, we may not be able to go beyond that one. I want to appreciate my powerful bosses on the shift today. That is our director of the transmission. God bless you. Very good. My powerful pastor, God bless you. Very good. Omatosho, my powerful honorable, God bless you. Taiwo is my cameraman. I'm at DBC Abdul. By the grace of God, we are going to meet next week. My producer, Oluwagbemiga Olatunde, that is K. That is our that is from the desk. And Latif Olaole is my man. God bless all of you. And by the grace of God, we are going to meet next week. Next week will be Idokabir Day, and we are still going to transmit. Bye for now.